New York Congressman Mike Lawler. Congressman, great to see you this morning. You secured your seat. Congratulations. I know there are high hopes now in the party that Republicans can keep the House majority. Just 2 seats to go, as 15 races still have not been called as of this morning. Do you expect to hold on to it?
Yes, I do. I think we are poised to hold on and potentially pick up 1 or 2 more seats. But, obviously in Arizona and California, it seems to take quite a while to count ballots. So we're waiting on the results there. But I think most of our candidates, our incumbents, are in a good position. Races are starting to be called in California. So that puts us, 2 seats away from the majority. Obviously, holding my seat in New York on Tuesday night was critical to that as well. And, I think the pickups in PA and Michigan obviously were essential. So we're poised to keep the House and obviously have a healthy majority in the Senate. And obviously, look, the American people spoke loud and clear. They want us to address the economy. They want us to address the border. They want us to address the international crises that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris created. So there's a lot of work to do come January, and I'm excited to be part of a majority that will help govern and lead this nation forward.
Yeah, and with you being a New York congressman, I want to ask you about New York Attorney General Letitia James, of course, reacting to the results of the election, saying she will continue to go after Trump through the law. Take a listen.
I congratulate the President-elect Donald Trump, but we will not compromise our values or our integrity or our principles. We did not expect this result, but we are prepared to respond to this result. And my office has been preparing for several months because we've been here before. We faced this challenge before, and we used the rule of law to fight back. And we are prepared to fight back once again.
So her comments come as prosecutor Jack Smith expects to wind down his efforts to prosecute Trump. Congressman, what's your reaction to that?
Letitia James is an unfit lunatic who is completely unqualified to serve in this position. The fact is that when she ran for attorney general back in 2018, she said that she would run to go after President Trump. That is not what the attorney general's position is about. It is about upholding the rule of law. It is about enforcing New York law. And it is about serving the people. And I think the fact that she has made her entire tenure as Attorney General dedicated to going after President Trump is completely unbecoming and disqualifying. And it's wrong. The American people spoke loud and clear that despite 4 indictments, despite Letitia James's effort to bankrupt Donald Trump, despite 34 felony count conviction in a Manhattan courtroom on a case that never should have been brought in the first place, the American people still elected Donald Trump in overwhelming fashion, winning the popular vote for the first time since 2004 and winning every single swing state in this country. Despite all of that, and Letitia James's response is, don't worry, we're still going to investigate.
Yeah.
Enough. The American people have had enough. They want us to focus on the task at hand, which is the economy, the border, and the international crises this country is facing. And Letitia James needs to stop because this is not what the American people are looking for. And certainly with Donald Trump getting a bigger vote share in New York, bigger than anyone going back to President Reagan, she should take a long, hard look in the mirror and recognize that this is not what New Yorkers want. They want us to do our jobs.
Yeah, absolutely. Congressman Mike Lawler, glad to see you back in the House for another term. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.